Hello and welcome to today's IC Markets commentary with me, Andy. So today I'm going to begin looking at Bitcoin, which has recently had an ETF approval and it's very much been priced in. So what you can see here is the market was essentially rallying on the rumor that there's going to be an ETF, and then ever since the ETF has been approved, the market has started to sell off. Right now, overall, I do think we're going to go much higher. However, right now, we've really got to take this pullback quite seriously, because if you can see in the past, we have, really had some really deep pullbacks, after kind of rallying quite a bit. Now, there are the exceptions of this type of thing here, where the market basically rallied, it pulled back, and then the market then took off again. So there are some areas that we can definitely look at. Now, I've marked down the Fibonacci areas, so this is the 50%, and this is also the 21 moving average. So this is the first area that's going to really test the bears right now. And that area right there is coming in at around 36,800 or so. Okay, you can see in the past it's held really nicely over here as well. So I do think some demand is going to come in here. And if we do break through that, then I'm going to be looking at the 618 as the next level. And you can see here, the 61 again has acted as recent support. And then finally, if we do break this as well, then I really love this area down here around just below 30,000, where again we had some really nice support here. And this is where the market really took off from this consolidation. So this looks like a nice area of interest for the institutions. Okay, so that comes in just around the 30,000 mark. So these are the tradable areas for me. If we go here, we can look for bounces around that 36.9, then around 34-ish or just underneath it, and then around 30. Those are the areas where I'll be looking for potential long trades. If we move over to Ethereum, again, this one looks really nice in terms of, it's just pulling back at the moment, but moving average is fanning nicely. The 8, 21, 50, and 200 all aligned. The MACD is pointing up. And, this is just pulling back now on the RSI. So, this is kind of reflecting in the pullback right now. We've got a little bit of an evening star there. So, again, that kind of indicates right now, if the weekly does close like that, maybe we'll get a little test. But overall, we're looking to go a little bit lower. And I particularly like this area here, around that sort of 200 weekly moving average. Coming in, around here, you can see a really nice level around 1850 would be the first area, and then just slightly lower at about 1700. So between 1700 and 1850 for me looks like the value area for Ethereum. Now the S&P 500 has broken through this symmetrical triangle here. Moving average looks strong. Any pullbacks look like buying opportunities. You can see in the past the 21 and the 8 have acted as really good support. So right now the 8 is holding a support, but any deeper pullback here and possibly a retest of this broken triangle look like great opportunities for the potential long side. Cable right now, I'm kind of starting to turn a little bit bearish on it. We are approaching these kind of resistance points, and the market is really consolidating here. We've got this nice resistance line here, lots of strong old support that becomes resistance. So for me right now, I'd be looking for sells in cable. And then Kiwi dollar. Well, the Kiwi again, we've had a really nice strong move. I'm now looking for this to continue pulling back. We've got the 618 here and the 786. This little zone here looks like a nice zone for this to potentially start to go higher again. You can see really nice strong buying action here. That the 786. This is a really nice value area. But equally, this was an old resistance point right here at the 618. So they look like particularly nice areas. So the 618 comes in around 0.6, a nice round number. And then you've got 0.5899. So again, 59. So nice round number. So that, and you've got an RSI that's oversold as well there. So this looks nice. If we can push a little bit lower, it looks like a nice value play. The market trying to push against these highs again. So you can see there. We pulled back nicely, but the market again is showing again weakness. We haven't taken out this low, so the market is still making these higher highs and higher lows. So right now we're going to kind of see what happens here. Where we can get a little bit more bearish is if we can start to take out this low. There might even be a little bit of a support line there. So if we can start to take this out, then we can start to look for moves a little bit lower. And then finally, gold. Let's take a little look at gold as well. So gold right now is at resistance. We haven't really fully broken through this. There's divergence there on both the MACD and the RSI. You can see right now, for me, right now, this is bearish, and we should be looking towards targeting this kind of hidden support line back towards this 200 weekly moving average. And that completes today's market analysis. Hope that helps. Have a great trading week, and I'll catch you again soon. Take